Chilla Dog, T-shades.
Catfish.
So this whole seafood thing actually works out
Oh,
really well.
dude, catfish
Yes.
and seafood at the same time.
And we live in an aquarium.
Hotel,
Exactly.
aquarium. Wow.
So anyway,
We should definitely throw out a word to the house.
we'll throw out a word to the house.
Yeah.
Alright, you wanna drop the beat?
I mean, I can drop the beat. So, for those of you who haven't been following along, we are rapping about seafood, social justice, and Nick Cage.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Start us off.
Really? Okay.
PC.
I like to rap a lot, and I don't play the harp. But if we're talking about seafood, introducing Magikarp, yeah. I got a couple of those, level 20. Now it's time to meet my friend Gyarados. Do some Dragon Rage, out his face all over there. Does 40 damage, and it'll scorch off all your hair. And that is the thing that goes back to social justice and oppression. That we need to go back and teach these bad people a lesson. So listen to my expressions and the words that I am saying. We need to go on our knees and start praying, cause there's lots of stuff that we can go back and pray about. And now it's time for someone else to go and rap about.
What's my favorite movie? Well, I really couldn't say, but I know it doesn't involve Nicolas Cage. National Treasure 2, don't get me started, guy is a fool. I want to do justice in the world, so I'm thinking I should just go and take him out, and maybe we should watch Lincoln, because that's so much better than anything he's put out. And I think that anyone will agree without a doubt. Speaking of doubt, let me tell you about trout. We love fish so much that we just want to have a bunch. We live in an aquarium, and I love fish, I might just marry them, because we are fish and we love to put them on a dish. And my friend is Catfish, and he's about to tell you
And a
all
rat.
about the things that he can even smell you.
Yo, I met this guy named Nick Cage. He says he owns an island. I'm like, how did you get one? He's like, by trial and error. Hope I did not scare her. My terror. My acting is terrible, and that's just deplorable. Anyway, not gonna hate on any more. And not gonna hate on that guy anymore, because if I had to think of reasons, I could think of a score. But I'm gonna talk about something more ferocious. It's social injustice. It is atrocious. Look at all the people oppressed and repressed. You think that you have it well off of this just because you're in the best of the best. But time to look at those who are not quite as fortunate as you and your glory. It's time to think about their own story. And then you might as well just look up into the ocean, and then you can get all into that funky motion. Because, hey, take it from me, I myself am a fish. And if you gave me an open pearl, I would have one wish. I want to go and have justice in the waters, and so I cannot be afraid for all my fish daughters to go out when it's late, and they can have fun when it's great, and they can go and have mermaid friends and be like, yo, what's up, man? And they can just be swimming around and not even care that there is a big clown fish who wants to eat them and put them in the anemone. And then I'm like, man, you cannot be friends with me because I am not that kind of fish. I'm a catfish, and that's not delish when I get cooked and put in a pan where it's frying. And then I'm just like, man, this is not cool. I'm dying. And I have eaten catfish myself one time. Does that make me a cannibal? What else rhymes with time?
I don't know. We gonna start it up again?
Yes, yeah.
Doing some more fishing.
More fishing. That's more Nick Cage. Wait till the beat drops. So my man Nick Cage, he'll know what everybody sees, especially in that movie where he says, not the bees. I don't know what people's problem with him is, but all I can say is that he has great hair, but it's not really his. I'm pretty sure he wears a wig. Don't know what he thinks. I think all he does is stay back and smoke some cigs. But it's okay, because he's an actor, so that makes him really cool. But that's okay. If he came to my house, I'd throw him in my pool. And you know what? That's okay, because that's how justice works sometimes. The rich get what they deserve, and then the poor get what they don't. But you know what? That's what we try to cure. But sometimes we just don't want to see past our differences, past the different struggles. Don't want to see how people can really love each other. And I know that didn't really rhyme, but it's a real important thing. So all I can say is that as I try to sing about love and justice, maybe it'll change something, change the world a bit, so we can see it more like this.
Oh snap, I eat crab lobsters and a lot of shellfish. Ooh, look at social justice, so many people are so selfish. What's happening? I have to get in a rage every time I hear the two words Nicolas Cage. His acting is terrible, unbearable. He should read some parables, or a pair of them, whatever. It's just still unbearable. I cannot contain myself, I am so freaking angry. And if he came over here, I would have to say, hi please, no, stop talking acting. It's so freaking whack. You need to get off of my mind and this track. And talking about social justice, that would surely be the thing. Nick Cage, we will never for you ever sing, no. I hope that verse really seems like a bumblebee or a sea anemone. You are such an enemy. You could never be a friend to me. This is your penalty. Looking at all these identities and clauses, what pausing them, rapping again, do it back, kick it is with all my true friends, okay, talking again, talking to more, here we are, passing it off, everyone knows it's gibberish, la 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 la.
Jesus paid our atonement in full. What is Nicolas Cage by? A Tyrannosaurus Rex skull. Because he has so much money that he could do so much good with, but he just spends it all on being a little dumb kid. He was in this one good movie called Raising Arizona, but no one's ever heard of it. I think you don't even know yet. So, I mean, what's even the point? I wish he would just, you know, not smoke so many joints, but I don't even know if he does that. I'm pointing the finger. And I wish that I could just forgive him, I mean, because he's a guy. And I think we could all get along just fine if we all took a dive into the sea, because that's where all my friends are with me. Because we like to swim and we like to eat fish, and we know that is really my only wish.
To end the cage would be such a pleasure. This is your national treasure. Cannot measure.
Pleasure.
Yeah.
Have you ever had seafood in England? It's like fish and chips. Why don't you come to my underwater kingdom? We can take a few dips. But anyway, these topics are really quite hard. Oh, the song's over. That's gone too far.
Yay. Reeling them in, beat by beat.
I was gonna say something cool, but I'll save it for next one.
Okay.
We mentioned Trump.